Sabotage, this is Jeff.
This is David.
Hi, David.
Hi, Jeff.
We're playing Asura's Wrath.
Woo!
Did you ever want to know what happened right before episode 16, I guess?
Which
when we were
16?
approaching, yes.
Where are you going?
We were approaching Deus's office, and then Yasha gets kicked out and flies past you.
Oh, right, yes.
I must speak.
Whatever for?
Oh, so this is the lead up to that.
You need but obey
Yes.
Lord Deus's orders.
This
We are all
interim episode
pawns in
is
Lord Deus's game.
better
There is no need
than the other
for any
one.
of us
Okay.
There would be no need if none of us thought anything.
It seems to
I
be
have found
slightly
a new
better
solution,
art
one
style.
that does not
Yes.
require
I
bloodshed.
see.
Oh, eyebrow lift.
So that is what you have been scheming. In that case, you are Lord Deus's enemy. Yasha is hereby guilty
This is some
of
really good
treason.
lip sync.
Yeah,
Purify him.
it's got real awkward lip syncing.
This is Acura
Or
levels of lip
rather,
sync.
yeah, like it was just very strange amounts of. Well, I mean, that's the usual problem with dubbing, right? Because there's like more syllables or less syllables.
Right.
And this one just seemed particularly egregious. Like it's like they needed to like cut down the actual words they were saying.
Yeah. But they couldn't without making it sound
Yeah.
not like Pretty Lady. Olga, that's her name.
Yes, Olga. So this is like the other one. It's like $1 interim episode,
Yeah.
and it is just watching an anime.
Yeah. It's a prettier anime.
Yeah, I like the art style much better on this one.
Yeah. So this is pretty much a Sega CD FMV
This new
game.
solution
Exactly.
could be the right path to the salvation of Gaia.
Lord Deus's cause is absolute. Those who question the cause will not be forgiven.
It's all right,
Oh, it was a
Let him
little too much dialogue for that particular.
Lord Deus! But he...
do as I say.
As you wish, my lord.
Yep.
This is.
So
You're
let's talk
kidding.
about
This is
how
pretty
hype this
boring.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Let's
for
talk
it.
about how hype this game gets. This game gets real hype.
Okay.
I want you to be hyped. Don't be discouraged by this, slightly uninteresting interlude. It's at least pretty to look at,
You
Yeah.
may
It's a little
speak.
pretty to look
Now,
at.
what is this
It
about?
does not have.
The Goma are impure,
It's just not
They
very
are our
important
enemy,
in the
not
context
just
of
of
the story.
Shinkoku, but of civilization itself.
I do like the little classy art
As
style
such,
change here.
We and the Goma have been destined to fight each other for all eternity. But
Lots
you
of silhouettes.
refuse to accept that fate.
I think I should just put like tank over the top of this.
Never-ending cycle of war, and return Gaia to our hands.
All right, we gotta pull this together. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Okay,
Sorry.
first of all, stop. It's 3, 2, 1. Let's jam.
Right, you're right. Sorry. It's.
I'm embarrassed for you.
I'm sorry. Okay. It's been a long day.
Yes.
So this silhouetting and color schemes has a very, I want to say, Gurren Lagann quality
I
to
took a
it.
stand against our fate.
Yeah.
That is the duty of a god.
The Gurren Lagann quality is something I'll be
For
bringing
that
up a
cause,
lot.
Oh,
have taken
good.
as many human
Good.
souls as
That
we
can
have
only
Goma,
be good.
and
It can only
attained
be
a
good.
great power by staining our hands in blood.
Oh.
Purpose
Splat.
without power
Huh.
is meaningless.
It's a little bit more violent Soul Collection.
We must
Yeah.
succeed, no matter what the sacrifice.
It's like he threw a
must
bunch into the air and tried to eat them, but he only caught the one.
Greater than the will of the planet.
Hey, it's a Terminator.
The great
That
rebirth.
also
The
looks a
sole
little bit
reason
like
the
the
seven
Mask of
deities
Lilith.
exist. The reason
Hmm.
I have endured.
You're like, aw,
Millions of
now I'm sad and
lives
uncomfortable
and screams
just
for
thinking about
12,000
Neon
years.
Genesis Evangelion.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But now, Asura has shown an even greater power.
Azura.
Hot.
There must have been a way to avoid slaughtering so many innocent humans. Another way.
Love the sound effects.
Think that I
Go
had
straight
not
out of
considered.
Justice League. What the crap?
Did you think that I had not considered other possibilities?
He looks really skinny in this.
Yeah, his
view.
legs don't work.
Yeah, he's got those form-fitting skinny jeans.
Josh,
That was a heavy cape, apparently.
words without power are completely worthless.
Oh man, that wasn't what the subtitle said at all.
If you think you can save the world with your own
Your
fists,
face is darkened. We can just let you
then
actually
show
act
me
this line.
newfound power of yours. Gladly.
Gladly.
I like that.
Hold on,
Munch,
wait.
munch.
5, 4, 3. Not yet. 2. Wait. 1. Glad. Timing. You know.
Yes, it's important.
And we push some buttons.
Yep.
We've kind of already. Yeah, but we've already seen the Deus fight. So.
Yeah. And we already know how this ends, so...
Yeah. Yeah, we know it ends with him being thrown through the wall. So there's one interesting thing that could be gleaned from this. Only because of how you want to interpret it. Because I was after I beat the game and going online and looking at trivia and reading message board posts, as you do.
As you do.
Reading
You
TV
spend 10
tropes
hours
page.
marathoning
Yeah.
the end of it.
Yes. So one of the things was assuming that the mantra affinities of these dudes is what enhances their power. So, I mean, that seems logical to a certain extent.
Yeah.
So Asura's wrath, as the name of the game implies, is what is fueling his power. So as his righteous anger increases, so does his. Also, he's got wind,
nunchucks.
lightning, nunchucks. Yep.
Awesome. Great.
So
That's pretty
Asura's
good.
wrath makes him more powerful.
Yeah.
And Yasha's is melancholy. But Deus's is pride.
Oh. That makes sense.
So there was a theory, at least on TV tropes, put forth about Deus's power being the greatest at this moment because he is so sure of himself. But that any time you even connect with him, even though it does not hurt very much or do much damage, it wounds his pride, so that there's a cascading effect, right?
Okay.
So he becomes more and more aware of his limitations, and he has less of an ability to draw on the power of the mantra, since it has been explained earlier that the mantra affinities are sort of like champions of this quality of humanity, and that they're passed down. So it seems like there's only one at a time for each, kind of like an avatar, I guess.
Right.
And they're either passed down or inherited.
What was Fat
kind of
Boat
thing.
guy? Gluttony?
Violence.
Oh.
Wizen was violence.
Okay. What was Sword guy?
Sword guy was greed.
Okay. Creepy strategist?
Creepy strategy. You mean the old guy?
Yeah.
Calro?
Yeah.
Sloth.
Okay. Olga?
Olga is lust.
Okay.
That seems is a little on the nose, but yes.
Yeah. Steve Bloom.
Envy.
Okay.
Envy? Yeah.
That's a great face.
Yep.
Real big eyeballs.
Gotta get some good DBZ screaming.
Yep. Gotta break the other columns.
You are blind, lost in the dark. No, I was, but not anymore.
Nope. Really tiny high-risk people. Oh, not the end of the episode yet.
No, not quite yet.
No. Oh.
Almost.
Yeah, we don't have much left. Okay.
Hit me. What? Let us see this power of yours.
All right, time for fancy symbols to appear. As you do.
Yeah. Also, to realize that hands and feet are sometimes hard to draw.
It is true. You know what? Hands are weird looking.
They are.
They're
not
not-
as weird
they're
as a horse's face, but they're pretty weird.
Yeah, not quite as weird, but feet are even weirder. They're like hands, but like stretched out. And they're all, like all the fingers are just kind of short and squished together.
That can save the world without bloodshed!
The power without bloodshed as I punch your face. Okay, that's pretty funny.
The only thing it's missing is just like visible birds flying away. Like,
Yeah.
Is that all?
Oh, that's a not good face. That's a worse face. The arena didn't look quite that broken when Asura went in it.
well, there's an interpretation.
I will show you.
This is from the point of
Power.
I've completely forgotten his name.
Who or what?
Melancholy.
Yasha.
Yasha. I keep wanting to call him Master Miller. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I understand why.
Oh, you got the video, so you can just watch this next time. You don't have to do the
Yep, finally.
great. What is this?
This interlude has nothing to do with anything.
It's Deus talking to Chromax or whatever the
Who are you trying to say?
Crovar, whatever the strategist old guy's name was.
No, that's Calro. This is just August.
Calro, that's what his name.
Yes, Crowbar. Crowbar on his, like, scooter.
So it's
Now
August.
this,
Okay.
Yeah, this is just, like, Deus going out and trying to recruit August.
Yeah. Okay.
Assumedly back when Deus was first becoming a Guardian General, way back when.
Okay. Before he.
The only thing of note that's happening here, because the dialogue is just kind of rote.
What is?
Yeah. Well, rote in two different ways, I guess.
Yeah. Whew. Pun.
Yeah, puns. I like puns.
I know. I know.
So August is not one of the generals, and he's just like, super powered blind swordsman anime trope.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just like killing Goba because.
Yeah.
And he does not, and he is also fits in the trope of like having like a ridiculous amount of superpowers, but not technically using the superpower force that powers the other dudes. So his like mantra affinity is greed, but he does not actually, at least as far as I could tell, he's supposed to not use the mantra for anything. He just goes around, fights, and stabs people with his infinite longsword.
He's supposed
on
to be
occasion.
blind?
Yes.
What?
I know. But it's anime blind.
I thought his
Where
eyes were
it-
just white because.
Nope.
What?
Now, the actual reason his eyes are white, other than, well, they try to say he's blind. So he's blind swordsman type. But I
Right.
mean, that doesn't really come into, that doesn't affect anything. It's just saying. Is that August was one of the original designs for Asura, which is why he looks kind of similar to him.
Okay.
And Asura is also one that has white eyes.
Oh, right. Yeah, he does. Is Asura supposed to be blind?
He is not physically blind, but it is thematic.
Okay.
Much like Yasha's mask, which was not too subtly just, his blind devotion, because it says in numerous places that the mask does nothing.
Yes.
It doesn't, enhance his powers or anything. It is merely he wears the mask, and it's just a way to, an on-the-nose way to say that he has blindly devoted himself to Deus.
Right.
So.
Well, it's like, well, I know you killed my sister, but I think this is the best thing to do, so
Mhm.
I'm going to put on this mask, and it's going to absolve me of all of my guilt.
Yep. I like Yasha.
I do, too.
I think he has a slightly more interesting story than Asura. Well, let me put it this way.
I wonder freaking why.
He has a story.
Yeah. Asura's
Asura's,
well,
yeah.
my wife was killed, my daughter was kidnapped, time to get angry and murder
Yep.
fools.
Time to get angry and die, and then come back, and then die, and then come back.
and then die, and then come back. Frickin'
Punch some things.
spider.
Eventually get so mad that like even the player playing the game can't control me. So we need a new main character.
And he can just frickin' one-shot Steve Bloom.
Yep.
Skip a boss fight, which is pretty good.
That's pretty good. I remember that. That's
That was-
good times.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this
So
where
the next time,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. If you enjoyed listening to us banter upon Ozra's Wrath anime and related topics,
Mhm.
consider donating to our Patreon. You can give money monthly, and then we get more money, and eventually we can do this full time. That'd be great.
That'd be great. We'd get more videos out if nothing else. And
That's
I'd
true.
start actually recording something.
You could pay money and have David do work.
It's weird how that works.
Is weird. It is weird how you work.
Wait,
See what I did there?
I
Because how that works, and then how you work,
But-
and then you said you would work.
but I do
Work.
I work a lot. I just don't work on this channel all the time.
This is true. Oh man, then I had an idea. If you could just get random YouTube comments on anything you do in your life, that would be the worst.
That would be pretty hard. So there's a video.
Yeah, you just go to work one day and you just kind of like, oh, let's say like you work at McDonald's and you just go to a shift at McDonald's, and then like the concept of that shift is just being
Commented
torn
on.
down by just random people on the internet being like, and well, there's not really a safe for work example I can think of. But,
No.
the internet.
There is a guy whose his channel's fairly popular, but he did YouTube comment battles where he and another guy would do death metal or just metal screaming at each other, but the only things they were allowed to say were things from comments on their videos.
Okay,
It's
that's pretty good.
It's
That's
pretty good.
good.
A lot of comments about their teeth being messed up.
Okay,
A lot of misspelled words, and they did their best to say them like they were spelled.
Byakues.
I forgot about Byakues.
Byakues is the example of misspelled internet words, like presented dramatically.
Oh, Byakues is pretty great. I should go just watch that again.
Yeah, you should just watch that again.
Mm-hmm.
Forget which game it was reviewing.
It was, I believe it was the you only push spacebar to win or something like that.
Okay, yeah, something like that.
I played the game. It's pretty good.
All right, then.
It's on the nose. Because you only push spacebar to win.
Okay, all right, then. I figure that might be the case. I'm going to record another video now.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.